My husband had fallen in the end of July and had injured his cervical spine and was paralyzed. So from September until he died in December, I did not take part in anything here. I would get up in the morning, get ready, go down and visit him, would be exhausted when I came back, and would just sit in my room or try to open boxes because I had so many filed because we didn't have time to get rid of everything. We were downsizing. He died in December, and then I saw the thing for storytelling. Now, I have told stories all my life, and I thought, perfect place for me. Wrong. I came in that first class, and the first thing that happened was my stomach started having butterflies, Schmetterlingen in meinem Bauch, we say in German. Listen, Laura, you introduced yourself, and I couldn't even remember your name. And I got the assignments all wrong. I mean, it was terrible. I went to Rochelle afterwards, and she and Debbie had conspired to have me here. And I said, I can't go back. And she said, oh, yes, you will. So she and Debbie talked. I went back to my apartment and cried. And I cried off and on for a week. Now, it probably was grieving for my husband, but I blamed it on you. And they decided that Debbie would come the next week, and I could sit at the back, not participate, but just be there. And behind my COVID mask, I cried during most of that class. So I didn't hear you again. And I went home and thought, what on earth is happening to me? Because I can tell stories. And I couldn't tell stories. In my head, for whatever reason, James Whitcomb Riley kept appearing. And the night before, on Monday night before the next Tuesday, I wrote out a speech. I didn't try to say it, I put it at my side. I took my sleeping pills around 10 and slept until my usual 4 or 4:30. And I was wide awake, and I didn't have butterflies, I didn't have cramps, I didn't have anything. And I thought, I'm gonna try my speech. It was 10 minutes. By 7 o'clock, it was down to 5. And then I gave the speech. And my goodness, my stomach didn't roll. And I saw your faces for the first time. So we went through the whole class, and I was okay. Except that when you told your stories at our storytelling time, you talked about things that had happened to you or things that you experienced or whatever, and I told about Conestoga wagons. I didn't tell about me.
It's okay.
And so here I am telling about me. And I decided I had to thank all of you. I had to thank Debbie, I'll thank Rochelle, and I'll thank Lori for being there and putting up with me, because I was grieving, but I blamed it on you. And so you took the blame, and here I am. So all for being here. Thank you for letting me tell something about me finally. And there's lots more to the story. Thank you.